go.
And Bullock has us all set. We are underway from Nashville, Tennessee. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down gets him a couple up to the 27.
Not the kind of game that will go out.
What's going on with you, soldier?
I'm chilling. What's good with you, man?
Hey, that truck look good, man. That truck look good.
That low center of gravity and strength. He's going to get those tough, pretty yards for you.
It look good and run good. That boy, he all he do is cars.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think that's an 04 too. That motherfucker bad though. You should have kept running out on it to the outside instead of trying to cut that shit back in. You'd have got the first.
Hey, what'd you say?
I said you should have kept running that shit to the outside. You probably got the first.
Yeah.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. On the move to his left.
How we doing this?
He goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spot, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him. Because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
You have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it.
Got him.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Drinking your Heineken tonight, bro.
Very good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their little pep and their stats. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Oh, nice.
Meanwhile, Mahomes caught by his receiver Hill. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 40.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful.
You're getting better, bro. I give you that until you get desperate.
And maybe need some safety help.
And when you relax, you do all right.
Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Maneuvers way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about it.
That should have been a 4-yard loss.
You have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run with the goal. Shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds. So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
That's some
See
bullshit.
inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now here's Mahomes.
Get the hell out of here, yo. I had the quarterback. He got out of that. I had the receiver. He got that.
Because they certainly had the chance to get up the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. They will push his way.
Wow.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take
You about to hit up. Oh, that's where you fucked up at. That's where you fucked up at. I tell you, everything's good and shit. Your opening drive be nice. Let me see if I can improve my stats.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Cameron Jackson now from his end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he's taken down a cheap sack. Frank Clark, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you. You can understand it, maybe being a little bit nervous back there, a little skittish. He looked awfully decisive when he took off and ran.
Very decisive and picked up that first down in the process. A first down carry for Henry. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop.
No doubt about it. A really nice job.
Do you remember me? I'm your enemy.
Your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you're paying big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Tannehill.
Man, Julio. Man, damn, Julio. He had that shit, too. Let me see that shit.
And then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive.
7-zip, nigga, 6-0.
Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Hey, tough going there as
like a pit bull.
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They told me not to drop it, say Bill told me not to leave, say
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amari Hooker. And the Titans are going to have a short field here as they'll take over.
Fuck 'em.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
He ain't had no choice, shit.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. Escape that pressure right.
Oh.
It's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
College coach right now, coaches suggest before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about.
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They go play action. Now Mahomes eluding the pressure line.
Oh, hell.
Man open is
Oh,
Robinson.
shit.
And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there on the catch and run. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. Now the toss left side for Edwards. And they're going to lose some on this one. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense really blown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets them behind the line. They're not messing around. They call out a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to skate out of there. And he doesn't pick up a first down, but does gain additional yardage to set up a possible
buddy.
if they decide to go that route.
So an empty possession, what do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant land might have given away just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pin him through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, set this one off target.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And for the 3rd time,
Shit.
it's intercepted. It's the 4th Titan, Tyrann Mathieu with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Hey, bro, I swear that nigga had.
Trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, he wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes you're down to the vision.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And the Titans are going to take possession. They've got it at the 42-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the
Come on, man. He had this shit.
a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead.
I know what I gotta do.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try to keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back.
Come on, man, you dumb motherfucker.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there.
Bro, I had that
Big
nigga.
play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on them, but this time they were ready for it.
Throwing again is Tannehill. Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep.
Come on, man, what the fuck?
That'll be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out,
Bro.
but it'll be 3rd down. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Tannehill escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Man, this, yeah, he having an off day, bro.
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. They snap it to Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. Looking deep for Julio.
Wow, it's a 4M, yo.
One time today.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bro, I swear to God, the ball is either going past him, through him, or something. But I was like, yo, let me see that shit.
Problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he's thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
I just knew I had that shit, yo.
Depends on the head coach and people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around.
I know what I gotta do.
Maybe you You've
Fuck
seen
it.
enough, and it's time to go to the backup. Right now, what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Being chased down now. And now they let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Fairbairn. And he will be brought down.
Yeah, hold on. I got to run to my truck.
Final play of this first half. Time for break. We've got halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. Step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half. And for the call, easy back up to Nashville, Music City, in Brandon.
I think I'm saving my pocketbook.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Titans are going to recover the football. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henry. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 39. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From the red zone now, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Now it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. No doubt they were hoping for 7 points out of this drive, CD. The good news, they could at least salvage 3 because that ball went bouncing out of bounds.
Yeah, how about the bounce that they got? They kept them in field goal range. You're exactly right. They get a chance to get 3 points out of it and not cost themselves.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They fake the give. Now Mahomes steps away to his left. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with third down looming. They go play fake. Mahomes out to his left. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Jones has it. Touchdown, Titans. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen Stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down. And he's got room. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 44 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, and that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. On play action, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, touchdown, Titans!
Well, Derrick Henry, the league's leading rusher in 2019. You wouldn't think a man that big could motor like that, but he can all right, and he proved it right there. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
His throw incomplete.
The struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. This is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time.
And now here's another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They begin with Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And running with power here. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 93 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. Tannehill going to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. Powers through him. Powerful running. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Boy, 248 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Derrick Henry. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, here's Henry. Room to run inside the 40. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been discussed. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again on second and 10. Mahomes. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Rolling to his right. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Breaks a tackle. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 49 yards. And this Titan offense is running away with this one.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
And oh, he missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone, and that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.